This book is tender, it's nostalgic, and it will break you in a best way possible. Do you remember those silly, stupid moments of childhood friendship? You can believe like a childhood friend can do anything. Like they can jump from top of a building, they can outrun a barking dog, and basically they are your savior at that point of time. Like the time you spend with these friends, those were the best moments that you used to have. You used to look forward to them every day, whether you go out the playground to play or just you meet them in school. Basically these kind of friendships, like silly story, me and my friends, when we were in school, we used to believe like there was this big dump and we used to believe that, oh, this is a secret place, and we would play CID there and we would just run around it like fools. And we used to look forward to those lunch times every week, every day. We would eat our lunch in between our class periods just for us to have that time to run around that stupid circle, which is a so-called secret place every day. So these kind of stupid things, it makes you very nostalgic. Like probably you are washing your dishes one day, doing your chores, and suddenly these memories creep up and you're suddenly nostalgic and you're thinking about those days, those people, those times when love was simple, when love was stupid, when love was silly, and basically it was the purest form of love. So yes, this week we are going to dive into one book which is going to bring out all these feelings back up to you again like a volcano eruption. Hi everyone, I'm Nishtha and welcome to Sips and Synopsis. It's time for This Week in Feels, where we're going to discuss books and cozy chats on reads that have broken me, healed me, infuriated me, or made me smile like a bloody fool. And this week we have something very emotional. Yes. I'm talking about My Friends by Fredrik Backman. Backman is back, baby, and he's going to make you damn emotional again. So if you haven't read his other books, I highly recommend them. He doesn't just write nostalgia, he resurrects it from the dead, from the back of your brain, which you no longer knew those memories existed, and they're going to come knocking on your door. You read the story and suddenly you're back in your old neighborhood where you're doing something stupid. Like I went back to a time when I was trying to invent a time machine with my friend on a chair. Like the chair was a time machine and we went brrrr. So what's this book all about? It's basically, at the end of it, it's about a painting, which you'll think it's a painting of the sea. And what you don't notice is these three tiny figures sitting at the end of the pier. And it's uncatchable to the normal eye. But we have Louisa, who catches them, and she can't stop thinking about them, and she travels all the way to see this painting live, and things start unraveling from there. And from there the story jumps back a lot of years in time, where there's this group of teenagers who are living in this quiet seaside town, and they're doing nothing. They're just enjoying a nice summer with each other, where they are basically each other's family, because not all of them come from easy homes. They have tough stuff going on at home, but when they come together and they're sitting at the end of the pier telling each other dumb jokes, falling in love, and just having a blast with each other. And that is what makes it the best part of their lives, this time with each other. And then one of them, who is the artist, he basically turns this whole summer into a special painting, and this is what the painting is. And somehow Louisa, she gets a hold of this painting, and she doesn't know what she should do with it. But then she goes onto this cross-country adventure and she hears all the recounting of what happened with these group of teenagers so many years earlier, and she feels a part of the family and she is so invested in the story. And you as a reader are going to be so invested in these group of friends and what basically happened this summer. This book is tender, it's nostalgic, and it will break you in a best way possible. What interests me a lot about this book is how Backman describes art through just words, and that itself is an art for me. Like I normally, when I see a painting, I don't understand it. I am a normal person, I'm no special, I'm no artist, I don't have the eyes for that. But our artist here can perceive art in such a beautiful manner. He can capture a moment in art. It's almost living, it's almost so vivid, and people who see it in the correct way possible, they're drawn into it so much that they just have tears at the eyes. I don't get the feeling when I see art, but I get the feeling when I read about that art through Backman's words. This book is also just not a nostalgic ride, it's also about kindness. It's about these small moments which can change the whole course of life for someone. One small kind word here and there, and a person's life completely changes, for better or for worse. So this book kind of reinforces everyone to just be kind to each other. It doesn't hurt, guys. Bachman, he doesn't waste a single character. Even when he has such a diverse set of characters, everyone is getting their own voice. Even like small characters who might just occupy like a total of 2 pages, they leave a solid impact in this book. They will keep coming back to some pivotal point and it will all tie together. Honestly, this book is no less than other Bachman books, which I always feel like I want to get to know these characters more in details. And same over here, like Joe and Ted, like these characters, I want to go with them, have a cup of coffee, and I just want to hear about their lives again through their own words. They play this stupid game where they point to houses and they say, oh, you know what, if we have been living there, how will our lives will be? And that's such a sad way for people who have broken homes and they are still able to reimagine lives in the best way possible, and that gives them the courage to move on in life. So basically, who should read this book? All of you, please go read this book. But if you're in a mood for something else like a romance or a thriller, so just go and read that and get it out of the system, because this book is going to stay with you for a long time. It's going to hit you hard. You're going to introspect yourself. You're going to think about all the memories, and you're going to capture all these words he has written in your own sweet time and just savor each and every word, each and every emotion evoking from this book. It has a lot of jokes in it which is going to make you laugh, and next month obviously he's going to make you be very emotional and make you probably cry. Fredrik Backman has done it again. He takes all these characters who are basically everyday people around you who probably you wouldn't bat an eye when they're around you, and he will slowly turn into a devastating, sad masterpiece. So basically, read this book. Read it slowly, let it sit with you. Maybe just give your childhood best friend a call after all of this. Even if you're lost touch, try to find them on social media and just thank them for all those memories, those moments that they have given you, those innocent moments that you crave for probably today again. Let me know in the comments below who were your Joe and Ted growing up. Let me know if you have read this book, how you felt about this, any other emotional reads I might be on the lookout for. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share. I'll be back with more bookish feelings. Until then, keep reading, keep feeling, and maybe keep some tissues handy. Bye bye, good night, Shubh Ratri.